Hello everyone. In this video, I am going to talk about the landmark case of Golaknath versus State of Punjab, which was judged by 11 judge bench. Facts of the case are as follows. The family of Henry and William Golaknath held over 500 acres of farmland in Jalandhar, Punjab. In the face of 1953 Punjab Security and Land Tenures Act, the state government held that the brothers could keep only 30 acres each. A few acres would go to tenants and the rest was declared surplus. This was challenged by Golaknath family in the courts and the case was referred to the Supreme Court in 1965. The family filed a petition under Article 32 challenging the 1953 Punjab Act on the ground that it denied them their constitutional right to acquire and hold property and practice any profession, and to equality before law and equal protection of law under Article 14. They sought to have the 17th Amendment, which had placed the Punjab Act in ninth schedule, declared ultra vires. Following issues were raised by court in this case: whether amendment is a law under the meaning of Article 13 clause 2, and whether fundamental rights can be amended or not. Following was the judgment given by the apex court in this case, that fundamental rights are given a transcendental position in the constitution and are not amendable to the parliamentary restriction as stated in Article 13. A place of permanence is given to the fundamental rights in the constitution. In order to amend fundamental rights, a new constituent assembly is necessary. Article 368 provides the procedure to amend the constitution but does not confer on parliament to amend the constitution. In short, after the Golaknath case, the Supreme Court held that the parliament cannot amend fundamental rights. Whereas after the Keshwanand Bharti case, the Supreme Court upheld the validity of 24th Amendment, holding amendment to fundamental rights as constitutional, but simultaneously putting a caveat of maintaining the basic structure.